A game that speaks for itself in so many ways. Two terrific teams prepared to give it everything in their quest for glory. It's the kind of match you cannot afford to take your eyes off, even for a minute. Don't go anywhere. All the action coming up next.
We're at the magnificent venue that is Old Trafford, Manchester. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Thanks, Guy. Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
This is the visitors' team for today.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker. But you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
Good passing, not looking to force it just yet. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. Ødegaard. Davis. Enzo Fernandez. Now Hakimi. Hakimi. Good strong tackle, it'll be a throw-in. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. There could be something building here for Arsenal. Vinicius Junior. Fantastic save, that's top draw. And in the end, it wasn't needed, offside. But the keeper didn't know that. Martin Ødegaard. This is Hakimi. Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez. Martin Ødegaard. Dembele now. Beautifully weighted ball. And that one goes out and away. Davis. But he's overcooked it, I'm afraid. That's too deep. It's out of play, and that will be a goal kick. I'm sure, like most of us, you've been following the transfer saga that seems to have gone on for a while. But now it's gone through, Sue. Deal done.
Yeah, the talk's been it's a fee of around 30 million, which I think's a bargain for a player of his quality. And I'm sure the fans will be pleased as well. I think he'll make an impact.
This looks promising from United. Hakimi. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Wesley Fofana. On to Ødegaard. Jude Bellingham. Nothing to split the sides, but this move is looking promising. Bellingham. Chance for the lead. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper will be happy to claim that. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Fernandez. Lokonga. Here's William Saliba. Bruno Fernandes. Pap Matar Sarr. Arsenal moving the ball well with real confidence. Great defending. Dembele. Bellingham. take the lead with a good one. And it could be. Genuine chance. And that will do it for the first half here at Old Trafford. And there's the first kick of the second half, with the deadlock yet to be broken. Vinicius Junior. Good work to beat the challenge. The effort shut out. Under a bit of pressure here. Arsenal come away with the ball. He'll have a go here. Well, in the end, it didn't give the keeper much trouble at all. Davis. Well, just a heads up that we'll have coverage of the Cup semi-final second leg on EA TV as United face Chelsea. Another one for your viewing diary.
Yeah, only 4 teams left now, and I can imagine both teams are dreaming of the final. I can see it being a cracker, you know. I can't wait.
Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. Lokonga. Albert Sambi Lokonga. Alexander Zinchenko. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal, but not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. A reminder for you now of the drama of the Cup semi-final second leg coming up on EA TV as Arsenal face Manchester City. Another match for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, only 4 teams left now, and I can imagine both teams are dreaming of the final. I can see it being a cracker, you know. I can't wait.
Good vision. Excellent working goal there. Well saved. Across the line, it'll be a throw. How on earth has that happened? Thrown to the opponent. Hakimi. Good spell, looking for that all-important next goal. And they want to see a shot here. Chance to get in behind with that. And it's in! The wait for a goal is over.
Well, here we can see it again. And a simple finish it may be, but it's all about the movement in the box. Just to find that yard or two of space. That's what makes it an easy finish in the end.
Well, we've had to wait until the second half, but finally the deadlock has been broken. Bruno Fernandes. Lokonga. Here's Zinchenko. Bruno Fernandes. Pat Matassar. Passing and the movement is good here. Disappointing end to a good spell on the ball. A chance now for a quick transition. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Tomiyasu. Fernandes. Sarr. Well, still pushing forward in search of the equaliser. And the promise of something happening is over. Bit of a squeeze on here. Diogo Dalot. Well read to gain possession. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. Bellingham, genuine chance. Another goal, and one that surely will seal the win.
Well, take a look at this. The manager won't be happy with how his team defended there. You've got to get rid. Show some fight when you're trying to win the ball back. It's just not good enough.
There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, I thought they deserved to win the game, didn't they? They played some really nice stuff. I
Two great sides going head-to-head in what's sure to be an exciting fixture. Join us for all the action coming up next.
A warm welcome from Stamford Bridge. I'm Guy Mowbray. Alongside me is the former England striker Sue Smith. And we're all set for some exciting second leg cup tie action here. It's Chelsea and they take on Manchester United.
Well, what a game this promises to be. I thought the first leg was quite competitive overall. Really not much in it. And if they can get an early goal here, you know this place is going to be bouncing. I'm really looking forward to this.
He's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Well, that sort of form speaks for itself, doesn't it? To score 3 goals in his last 3 matches, he must be full of confidence. All the best keeping him quiet.
Here's how Chelsea line up.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays as it does give you those 2 holding players while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Here's how Manchester United line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Theo Hernandez as the fullbacks. And the main man up front is Kylian Mbappe. Off we go, the match is underway. Jude Bellingham. Michael Olise. Bit sloppy in possession. Could be something building for Chelsea here. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Mbappe. Mbappe! And we haven't had to wait long for the opening goal. It's 1-0.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. And he shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Pino. Possession given away. Pino. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Musiala. On to Bellingham. There could be something building for United now. Sent into the middle. That's not properly away yet. And it's a challenge that's brought a whistle and a free kick. I'm sure, like most of us, you've been following the transfer saga that seems to have gone on for a while. But now it's gone through, Sue. Deal done.
Yeah, it's a good transfer, isn't it? And I'm sure he'll add a lot to his new side. It is important that he hits the ground running. I think it's a fair value as well.
And with that deflection, it'll be a throw-in. Teo Hernandez. Hernandez. United being afforded too much space here. Musiala. Very well kept out, alert and ready. Pino. There's a nice passing rhythm to the play. Well, he caught that with everything he's got, but it's missed the target handsomely. Kvaratskhelia. Fernandez. Now Bellingham. Enzo Fernandez. Bellingham. Musiala. Oh, yes, all the practice pays off. It's cleared, and they can breathe easier. Teo Hernandez. Has the space to whip it in here. Now, this might be promising. Well, it was always rising, and in the end it rose too high. Chilwell. And with that, the first half comes to an end. So the second half kicks off. Chalobah. Chelsea recovering possession well. Kylian Mbappe. Players waiting in the centre. With the chance here. It's offside. And that will be that. Pedro Neto. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Chelsea face Nottingham Forest. Really hope you can be with us for that. Ben Chilwell. Moving forward under no real pressure. Having a try. United with the ball again. Kylian Mbappe. And superb technique to get past his man. Malo Gusto. Keeping it nicely here. here. Now, what can they do from here? Maybe that's a misconnection with the... ball, it's well wide. Chelsea have it back now. Ben Chilwell. Pino. Chilwell. United recovering possession well. And denied by a top draw tackle. Gusto. Neto. The free kick awarded here, the refs viewed that as a foul. And that's too tame, easily keeper's ball. Kvaratskhelia. Good strong tackle, it'll be a throw-in. It looks the right ball. João Felix. Doesn't want to lose it now. Played into the penalty area. Well, not quite fully away here. Lovely, incisive ball. Well, it looked good, but the defending was even better. And that's it. Full time here. And United get the job done to go through to the final.
Yeah, it was a really strong performance over the two legs. They had to work hard to...
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the oldest of all cup competitions, the FA Cup. It's Bristol City taking on Manchester United.
Yes, cheers, Derek. Well, what an occasion it is for this club and its supporters. These are the games that they dream of. No doubting they're the underdogs. If they can frustrate their opponents, stay in the game up until half-time, you just never know. Hopefully we get a great cup tie and maybe even a massive surprise.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
Opportunity here. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Alphonso Davies plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky.
It's a message for Mo Ali. Mo Ali, can you please meet Jennifer?
Well, considering the form book, Stuart.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And all you can do is admire the finish by Mbappe. He hits the ball so cleanly, it's a fantastic strike.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Scott Twine. On to Gardner-Hickman. Bird. Ayman Benarous. And he stopped them in their tracks. Musiala. Encouraging stuff from United. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Can they take advantage? And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and Mbappe's movement and penalty box awareness makes that finish look easy. That's a really good goal.
Goal for
2-0 now, and back underway.
Kylian Mbappe.
Benarous. Taylor Gardner-Hickman. Showing good defensive judgment. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass at finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. And Dembele's given it away. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. And a throw-in forthcoming. And space for them here on the flank. In position. And did just enough defensively. Now sending it in. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. So underway again here, the pendulum having already swung United's way. So let's see how the second 45 plays out. Dembele. Now with Benarous. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Hakimi. Szoboszlai. Jamal Musiala. Well, a joy to watch. Could be! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Bird. Now with Twine. Good idea. He got a good palm on it. Martin Ødegaard. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Well, they've decided to make a change. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And a strong tackle. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Brighton. Martin Ødegaard. No-nonsense clearance. What a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. 20 minutes to go. Twine. And the ball back with United. Leao. Szoboszlai. And pull back. And not cleared away properly. Hakimi. so well to deny him. Let's see about the delivery. Well, they've survived the attack. Martin Ødegaard. Dembele. Given away by Manchester United. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. In with a chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Dembele. That'll be a United throw. Martin Ødegaard. On the ball, Joao Felix. And threading it through. And just has to remain calm. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Just watch this again. Joao Felix pass is inch perfect, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Twine. The final whistle, and Manchester United move on.
Well, the result was never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish, they created numerous chances, and they dictated the tempo.
Just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all, thank you.
The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose yourself in the moment, that's what today is all about. A meeting of two talented sides ready to go at it.
Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name's Guy Mowbray, delighted to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary. And a live game from the Premier League on the way. It's Manchester United, and they face Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, thanks as always, Guy. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
Jamal Musiala. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. A little sloppy on the ball there. Here's how Manchester United line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Ashraf Hakimi plays with Theo Hernandez as the fullbacks. And the main man up front is Kylian Mbappe. Showing good width with this attack. And the ball has been nicely cut out. Here's how Brighton and Hove Albion line up.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
Kylian Mbappe is the sort of player that always has you on the very edge of your seat. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Well, 4 goals last time out. The defenders just couldn't cope with him. His energy, the way that he finished off his chances. Let's see what he can do today.
Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Yeah, and I think this is a bargain. The club's going to be so pleased with their business. I'm looking forward to seeing him play, and hopefully he'll start off really well.
Marcus Rashford. That's a good ball. Genuine chance. A goal from the substitute. And the change that was made has made a change. So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Musiala. They could level it here. Oh, it was a great chance, and it should have been taken.
Well, I'm not sure he'll get many chances better than that to even the score. He's going to be disappointed he couldn't put that one away.
Tyrell Malacia. Turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. Promising looking attack from United. Oh, excellent vision. Oh, what a really good save that was. The counter looks on here, options available. Well, they have the lead, and they're happy just to play keep ball. Luther. This is really nice. Another goal now would mean real control. Has the space to whip it in here. Could be a chance! But the keeper saw it coming and saves easily. Kvaratskhelia. Musiala. Hernandez. Nicely played, saw the threat and stopped it. Well, the travelling fans will be happy with the score. But what about the performance as we move towards half-time?
Well, they have controlled patches of that first half. They've created some good opportunities, but only being up by one, it's so close. And it's tough to call a winner here.
Real opportunity. And that brings to an end the first half here at Old Trafford. we're back underway for the second 45.
Miguel coming out of the pitch, number 11, Ousmane Dembele.
Mbappe. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Lucas Klosterman. On to Bellingham. Bit sloppy in possession. Lucas Klosterman. And the very best of the Premier League keeps on coming for you on EA TV as United face Everton. Another game to hopefully whet your appetite.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's always a great atmosphere and should be an entertaining match, that.
Dembele. Dembele. And a really good bit of goalkeeping to keep that out. Rutte. Marcus Rashford. Tyrell Malacia. Well, he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's had a really good first half. Not only his goal, which he took well, but his overall performance. I'm sure he'll look to continue that in the second half.
Jorginho Rutte. This is lovely football, moving defenders around. They might have to regroup here, having lost the ball. Hernandez. Options available in the middle. Musiala, and it's on now. And there's the equaliser. It's all square again.
Well, take a look at this. The manager won't be happy with how his team defended there. You've got to get rid. Show some fight when you're trying to win the ball back. It's just not good enough.
Malacia. The referee playing advantage. And play is brought back now for the free kick to be taken. And the keeper has done really well to keep the header out. And maybe an opportunity to get their noses in front with this corner. And the ball comes in, and the corner comes to nothing. And he'll take this on. Excellent work in goal there, well saved. Throw in here for Brighton.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score here. Certainly piling the pressure on now. Really should be ahead.
Well, they're not going to give this defence any respite here. Marcus Rashford. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat.
The noise level has increased. They expected to win here today. This is another opportunity to get a late goal.
A little bit deep with the approach now. It'll come their way soon. Could be a chance. No problem at all in keeping that one out. Rashford. Struggling to keep the ball there. Enzo Fernandez. Now, if they score from this, they'll surely win the game. And that's where it ends. Had to work hard to keep that in. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. So that's it, all square at full time, and that probably feels about right. What are your thoughts, Sue?
Yeah, I agree. Really enjoyed that. Both sides being really positive in their play. They were committing numbers forward.